problem number 5, we have again a fairly similar situation. Antonio and Abby have the same number of paper clips. After Antonio gives 30 paper clips to Abby, now Abby has twice as many paper clips as Antonio. So this situation is similar, but yet it's a little bit more complicated, a little bit different and more complicated than the previous ones. Well, by looking at this, in the end, Abby has twice as many paper clips as Antonio has, represented by the boxes there. But we can't take away a whole box and give it back to Antonio, which means that Antonio had to give Abby half of a box. So we had to cut that box in half, and when we return half of it to Antonio, now they both have 1.5 boxes, or the same amount. So the amount that Antonio gave to Abby is represented by a half a box and not a whole box. So if the half box is worth 30 paper clips, the whole box is worth 60, and since there are 3 boxes to start with, there are 3 boxes in total, we have 3 times 60, which is 180. And so there is our answer there. Now we can again prove this out algebraically. And you can see that we start with Antonio and Abby both having the same number of paper clips. We'll call that P. Antonio gives away 30 paper clips, and we add 30 to Abby. So obviously Abby has more. How much more? 2 times Antonio's is equal to Abby. We set up our equation, carry out the distribution. Now we have 2p minus 60 is equal to p plus 30. We're going to subtract p from both sides. And that leaves me p minus 60 is equal to 30. When I add 60 to both sides, I get that p is equal to 90. Again, we're not looking for how many paper clips one of them had, which is what p represents. We want the total number of paper clips that they had together, which is 2p. And so 2p is equal to 180, and we have the same answer the second way also.